Hello, everybody. It's Miss Goldsby here. I'm on take 4 or 5. And I tell you what, if I have any other interruptions, I'm just going to keep going. So, point of this video, how are we going to be using typing.com? How do we get there? So, one way is on your launch pad. You have a icon that you can click on. And another way is you can open up a new tab. And up here, you're going to put in typing.com. Either method is perfectly fine. It's going to take you to the screen. You're going to do a student login. You're going to type in your username, which should be your last name and your first name. You're going to put in your password, and that's going to take you to the home screen. Now, I did a little bit of typing already. That's why I have some information here. I also have a different picture because I changed my theme. So let's talk about that first. You can click on themes. And when you click on themes, you have some choices here. You hover over, you'll see what's available. So as you can see, I went with Under the Sea, and I chose Sailor Lily because I like the way the hands look. Once you finish that, you're going to go back here and you're going to click on Lessons. Do not worry about test or achievements. I will address that later. So in Lessons, what you want to do is see if there's any messages. Messages, remember good keyboarding technique. Keyboarding technique means you're sitting up straight in your chair, feet flat on the floor. Should not be typing, doing your lessons in bed or laying on the floor or anything like that. Feet flat on the floor, sitting up straight. Your eyes are on the screen, not looking at your hands when you're typing. Your wrists are not laying on a table, the bed, the keyboard. That's probably the hardest thing for people to learn. And you keep your fingers on the home row keys. All right, now you can see here we're in beginner. We can resume here or we can resume here. This is our lesson list. I have 5 lessons available. Now, you have to do 4 of them by Sunday. Each lesson can take anywhere from 7 to 15 minutes. Doesn't hurt to redo them or practice. That will just make you get better. Excuse me. All right, so you can see I've started on lesson 1, which is JF and space. Average speed 18 words per minute, accuracy 100, time. So far I've spent 16 seconds. Now remember, I've been typing for probably about 35 years. So obviously I can type pretty fast. If you hover over these, it tells you the different lessons. Now I'm going to go back here and just start this over so you can see how it begins. Begins with a video. And I always want you to watch every video from the start to the finish. I do not recommend skipping these videos, but since you can't hear what's going on here, I'm going to go ahead and skip this. But remember, you need to watch all the videos. All right, we have some hands on the screen. This will help you find where your fingers need to be. If you get lost, look at the hands on the screen. How to use your right index finger to type the J key. So, first thing, get both your hands up on the keyboard, starting with the left hand, ASDF, and then the right hand, JKL semicolon. You really have to curve your fingers to get them all on the keys at the same time, and maybe kind of put your wrist out a little bit. All right, now we're going to hit the J key, and it says you found it. Remember where that J key is because we're going to practice it now. Press enter to begin, and you want to hit enter with your right pinky. Notice it says start typing. It also tells you what you're working on here. So I'm going to start typing. A tip is to say the keys silently in your head. That helps you learn the keys. All right, because I did an awesome job, I got 3 out of 3 stars. You do need to get 90% or higher on your accuracy. And if you don't, you'll have to do it again. All right, so it said I had 13 words per minute. An average is about 10 words per minute. If you're a beginner, if you've typed with me before, you're probably somewhere in between anywhere from 15 to 60 words per minute. So if you already have experience, you will, of course, finish your work a lot faster. And I hope that's helping you with all your e-learning. All right, I'm going to hit continue. Now, if I work on something and let's say I start typing and I'm like, ooh, I messed up. Ooh, I messed up again. And you're just like, ooh, I'm not doing so good. Well, up here, you can see we have a redo screen. I'm going to do that. And I get another chance. All right, so let's say, oh, I'm starving. I got to go eat. I'm going to take this out of here, which really is true. And I can see my statistics here. If I'm done for today or I need to take a break, I'm just going to log out. And that is it.